This morning, April is Stress Awareness Month, and as we all know, stress doesn't just affect our minds. It can influence everything from our sleep to our eating habits. Many people find themselves reaching for snacks or comfort food when they're stressed, and if that's you, you're definitely not alone, and there's a reason for it. Joining us is Ashley Giardino, a health coach at Teladoc Health, to help explain that. Good morning to you, Ashley.
Good morning. Thank you so much for having me.
Of course. Thank you for being here on a Saturday. You know, my first question for you is just really to get into it and ask, why do many people turn to food when we're feeling overwhelmed or anxious?
Yes. So we all have stress in our lives, and often one of the stress responses is an increase in our appetite. And that is because stress triggers a release of the cortisol hormone in our body, which increases our appetite. So unfortunately, that doesn't cause us to crave, fibrous, nutritious vegetables, but instead stimulates a craving for those comfort foods, higher fat, high sugar foods, that stimulates our dopamine response, and that causes our brains, just to feel good. So these comfort foods play a crucial role in enforcing the behavior. So your brain quickly learns, if you eat those comfort foods, you feel better. And that stress eating doesn't, cause us to feel satisfied. So then we keep on eating those things. So that behavior then continues into the future and can lead to unhealthy habits and weight gain over time.
And in the moment, though, you can kind of feel like, oh, I need this. I really need this. So can you explain the difference between emotional hunger and physical hunger?
Yeah, definitely. So physical hunger, it should come on more gradually, and you should feel satisfied with a variety of foods. So no matter what you're eating, and you stop eating when you feel full. So emotional hunger is more, it's related to an emotional response or a stress response. So it comes on more suddenly, and then you crave, like I said, those comfort foods. And oftentimes this persists even after we eat. And so we keep on eating those comfort foods, and which can lead to guilt over time. So it's really just pausing and asking yourself, am I physically hungry, or am I trying to manage a stress or emotional response?
And, as you just mentioned, if you are, maybe coping with stress for food, you're definitely not craving kale. You're not craving broccoli, definitely not. So how can someone start building healthier habits if they are stuck in a cycle of stress and emotional eating?
Right. So it's just, pausing, maybe drinking a glass of water, giving yourself some time to realize, what kind of hunger you have. So start small, choose one habit. Like I said, drink a glass of water and track your pattern. So journaling is a great way to do that. Identify those emotional triggers and your eating behaviors, and set realistic goals. So focus on your progress. No one is perfect, but we can all work on, working towards that goal, and just practice self-compassion. So we all have stress, we all have setbacks, and that's normal. And we just need to, be compassionate with ourselves.
Yeah, taking a time to be intentional and mindful.
Mhm.
Thank you so much, Ashley with Teladoc Health. Thank you for joining us and helping us be a bit smarter and have some more tools for dealing with this.
Thank you so much for having me.
Have a great weekend.